All right. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, you wonderful, fantastic Speed Gaming fans. I am WX Fan 21. Aussie 101 is hanging out with us as well. Aussie, how you doing?
Doing good.
Excellent.
Uh, Hope you are too. Hope everyone is here in the chat room with this now
Right.
live Speed Gaming channel.
You all are welcome, and speaking of you all being welcome, we get a little coolness for you all today. Welcome to our off season, if you will. We have random objectives today. So it won't be the bosses, but we'll probably have to see them anyway. But it is, in fact, going to be random objectives. So this is going to be a fun one. Twitch Race Time Chat wants some bowling objectives. I would not object to that at all.
Yeah, bowling is an interesting one because it adds the Fantoon requirement. Acid Chozo is a fun one. But we don't know what we'll get. We can list off the possibilities, especially because that will help chat understand what we're going to be playing. So it's the bosses that you're used to. Mini bosses. That's what is that? It's Croc, Batoon,
Spore Spawn and
yes,
Golden
Force
Trees.
Spawn. Yeah, that's right. PT. There's the 4 pirate rooms, there's the Metroid rooms, and the Chozos.
You got it. This is
Let's
going to be a ton of fun. I'm so looking forward to this. And we got a good
yeah.
one. Telemorph and Emmett.
I don't know how much experience they have with random objectives. So I don't know what to expect, but they are
Ooh,
strong runners.
that is true. And we got Random Start, keeping that from Season 2. It's still hard tricky. Max quality of life and tame map layout, nothing of that has changed.
Okay, we start with an item here.
Probably morph. Ooh,
E-Tank.
okay.
Heal up that spike damage on the Emmett side.
Pretty much.
So falling down Bubble Mountain here may not be logical. It depends on the save room door, which is the middle left door. Look one up. If you can use that to climb to the top. And we can. So you just get a free tank and a free morph ball.
And apparently a free spacer beam as well.
Yeah, free spacer as well. So the spacer is actually a hard level trick, getting it in this situation. Because you have to know that the crumble block doesn't reappear.
Ah.
And that's also the reason why you can't go through the door. That would lead to high jump and reset the room. Till he gets the big jump, but then a broke spin, unfortunately. So as to the layout, we only have the one tracker layout. So it's gonna be bosses. I'm gonna unhighlight the bosses, but we're playing random objectives, so it doesn't have to be bosses. We need to look for the X's on the map and pay close attention to those. So we have this damage boost back to the left. Thinking about moving it to very hard, because I think a lot of people have some struggles with it.
It's definitely a hard trick. Depends where you want to go if you want to put it in very hard. Definitely something to consider.
I think it's a trick that you need a setup for, or like to have practiced a lot, and that's the kind of thing that goes into very hard. Like on hard, you should be able to just blindly do something. Yep, following power bombs. Going through the power bomb blocks makes the most sense, but it would also let you get back through the high jump E-Tank room. What was that we just saw? Super's locking gravity suit.
Okay then. Hi, Croc.
Maybe wanted to get a save, but unfortunately fell down. And it looks like the way forward is to the left, because we don't have any kind of missiles. Might see a charge beam soon to give us Croc. Oh, interesting. So Tailwolf can go directly to the item, especially saying that some of the doors are pink. Still need missiles.
Let's go. There's your supers. That gets you your
Uh-huh.
gravity suit.
That it does. So wouldn't surprise to see them go right back for gravity. Gotta watch your power bomb count though. I don't know if we have enough. Because Mission Impossible takes one, and getting back up takes one. So I guess we do have enough. These hoppers do about 80 damage, so we gotta be a little careful. But we have a gravity suit already. Emmett has lost power bombs. So was not able to save after getting them, and forget what happened. And then Telemorph lost gravity and supers. Did he miss the power bomb blocks? I didn't
Well, you
quite
did
see what happened.
mention that because of how this is, this particular room here, that crumble block goes away.
So the race is fairly even now. Telemorph taking the bigger reset. So Emmett just needs to find these supers, and that's the gap between them. It's fine to be checking doors, but you know that... Oh, hey, there's a map that we can get. So BT has a missile. And otherwise, I guess you'd take gravity and leave. Wonder if Emmett sees the map. I didn't see the map. Oh, nice. And again, what we're looking for on these maps is the X's. Typically, it's going to be the 4 bosses, is what we're used to on the restreams here. But we're playing random objectives. So the Ridley room, the Kraid room, and the Dragon room, they're going to look funny on the map compared to what we're used to seeing. Same for the actual objectives that we're trying to find. They're going to look a little different because they're going to be covered in X's. Especially the Metroid rooms. They're hard to tell apart. 1 versus 3 versus Mother Brain's room. But they're the long ones, the Metroid rooms. Oh, that's the problem. Power bomb door. I forgot that they opened it, but they didn't. They reset the opening of the door. Yeah, it's the tricky situation.
Yep. So Emmett has gravity. Killamorph's about to get grav.
Now they're both gonna reset again. Oh, does that work? That'd be cool if that worked.
We're sure gonna see if that's gonna happen.
No. It lowered the shutter even. He's stuck. So we're gonna farm the Sova, maybe a few times.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, both of them taking a big reset again. It's a tricky situation because it's not a good powerbomb farm. I think the bowling alley path that Emmett's about to go into is one of the better ways to get powerbomb back, especially because there's B-toms over here. The next room over here. But you have to really, really focus on your powerbomb count to not get stuck here. So Telemorph has supers but no gravity. Emmett has power bombs and is on the way to supers. Not live updating the tracker, but we're about to see Telemorph pick up gravity again.
Yay!
Yeah, a bit of a messy start from both of them, and not related to the random objectives. It's hard. Especially when there's a powerbomb door involved. You don't really think about those. They just happen. So right now, the next thing we'll see... I'm pretty sure they have access to enough missiles to put Croc in logic and get that E-tank, that Croc. But again, out of power bombs. So it can be a bit of a dangerous situation. Getting the Croc E-tank's slow, so it makes sense to just skip it until you definitely need to get more health. But we'll see what is in Criteria. You can get power bombs here. So, not going to be a problem on that side. Oh, this is a great power bomb for him. That is not an X that I see, because the acid shows are. So some of these objective rooms have the X on the entire room, and some of them have them only on the part that you activate. And that's usually when there's an item involved. Like GT's room, Golden Chorizo, is going to have X's on the boss fight portion, the arena, but not on the item. Gravity suit, so can do Main Street. Missile pack there, missile pack there. These are still Meridian enemies, so it's 40 and 60 damage apiece, even with gravity. More like, because of gravity, halving all damage. I don't think it has gravity.
Emmett's been farming for a while. Nope. Emmett does not have gravity, in fact. That is true. Here's your power bomb room.
Yeah, once you get down here, there's all kinds of powerbomb farm spots. But probably looking for another powerbomb pack. I think Telemorph had the right idea with it. And it's possible there's another room off of Greenbird main shaft as a way to get power bombs. But right now, I think Emmett just runs into Main Street and can't continue. Because there's no way back up through a red tower.
There's also your pre-aqueduct, which is why we have gravity.
Yeah, and we have a map here. Betting on
And a Fantoon.
Fantoon. It is Fantoon.
Kirby fan called that in Twitch chat. What's up, Kirby?
Emmett scratching his head.
Poor Emmett. This is a tough Fantoon fight. Slow pattern Tillamorph.
Tillamorph's got it.
Yeah, it's just 5 missiles. You gotta leave a couple extra out there if you can.
Yeah, it's hard to do it fast.
Yeah, really
but
tough.
with Gravity Suit, it's not that dangerous.
Yeah.
There we go. I'm gonna solve the puzzle.
There you go, Emmett.
Oh, unfortunate. I think the plan was to finish with a super there, but use a missile instead. Okay, so Fantoon may not be the objective. We'll find out. Once the boss is dead, then we'll see what icon is on the room.
A good Fantoon fight, Aussie.
Yep. Very solid. Very clean fight. So Fantoon, not an objective. We've seen many not objectives.
Where are they? Criteria's got no objectives? Really?
Wow. We got three majors.
Okay. I'm wondering if it's the Metroid rooms.
It is going to be a mix of possible objectives.
Oh, so it's a full mix. I thought it was the random objectives was one set.
No, it's going to be a mix across all the sets.
Oh, so, that makes it even spicier.
Yeah, there's like 20 choices. And
love it.
We gotta tick them off one at a time. It's easier to do that when we see like the rooms that stand out, like the Croc room and the BT room.
Right.
Like the Metroid rooms are gonna be harder to see, like unless they have the X's.
Right.
But still, we've expected to have seen some by now.
Nice ice beam.
Nice morph into the tunnel too.
Absolutely.
It was a low hop Yahtzee.
So Aussie is one of the brain children of Map Rando. I know we had a tournament for Season 1. Season 2 is done. Are we expecting a tournament with Season 3?
It seems like Eddie is trying to put that together.
Nice.
I'll help him out. But he's... It looked like the direction he's going is for like a multi-cat style tournament with various settings.
Nice.
As I said last Community Weekly Race, everyone's been trying out different settings since Season 2 is over. And that's how we got here today with random objectives.
I like it.
Yeah, everyone's trying out different settings, seeing what's fun, seeing what's fast, and seeing what's raceable.
I'll have to remember how to remember to message Eddie. Very nice. Well, race time. We found your bowling room.
Mm-hmm.
Both finding it at the same time. One at the top, one at the bottom.
Oh, wow. Emmett found the ship first. Why no map, Emmett? 4 health. That's
Careful,
enough.
Telemorph. Here's Aqueduct as well.
Uh-huh. So Aqueduct, you can clip to the items, but that's not gonna be logical. I think Emmett's gonna die. You have more faith?
Man! F. No.
So
That's
saw
an
wave beam there.
extremely tough room. Single chamber is a really tough room to do with under an energy tank.
Yeah,
We know
no
wave
farm
is right
spots in the
there.
rooms.
Yeah, we have wave, ice.
We've identified wave. Oh, ice. I didn't check. I thought I clicked that.
Telemorph has ice.
I definitely clicked that.
Yeah, it happens with the trackers. So ice was post-bot wound room.
Careful of those snails.
Gary just wants a hug.
So here, this is 2 pixels that work for the snail clip. But it is not in hard logic. Oh, he went back.
Emmett's gonna go for this again. Emmett!
Yeah, this looks more possible. Okay.
Nicely done.
I'll track your item for you, Emmett.
However, the next item is not free. Emmett, you must Venmo Aussie $2 per item. Telemorphs is free. Emmett, you owe Aussie $2 an item. Aussie currently silent, thinking of all the things he can buy. Pack of bubblegum. Half a coffee.
Finally afford bubble gum. It'll be great.
The good old days when a pack of bubblegum was 25 cents.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 35, leave me alone, chat.
I guess that criteria map does look pretty far away.
Yeah.
But you can get to it. Fancy map.
Yeah. But in all seriousness, let's see what Emmett does, because again, we had a little bit of criteria route divergence. You know, Emmett will have the advantage of that wave beam, and most likely Aussie will be able to get right into the ice beam.
Oh. Yeah, so Emmett's gonna know about the wave beam. Telemorph has the routing advantage, getting the map first and less blind checks. But Emmett's blind checks worked out pretty well. Random plasma and wave. Not too much dead rooms. Not too many dead rooms. But Telemorph gonna be pretty far ahead on the north for information.
Mm-hmm.
So once again, we're playing random objectives. The tracker has the 4 bosses, but that's not what we're playing. So we're looking for the X's here. It is not GT. I didn't see any X's. We don't know what the objective is going to be. Most likely, it's some number of Metroid rooms. And there's still some mini bosses out there that it could be. And maybe pirates. But we need some more maps to confirm. And boss or objective X's are not to be confused with these item X's. The item X's are always going to be supers and power bombs. Those are just good to have. But we need the 4 objectives, which are random, to fight Mother Brain. And objectives always come in 4s, because there's 4 gates at Mother Brain. 4 total. But a random mix between pirates, chozos, mini-bosses, bosses, and Metroids.
When are we putting in an objective? Survive WX Fan 21 commentary.
Survive. Planning on commentator cursing some of the runners here?
No. Just how much crap can I give some of the runners? I kid. How many times can his beardness call me a megaphone in one seed?
Various suit. A pretty good find here in Plasma, right? So Telemorph looks pretty set for the seed, even only on one E-Tank. Emmett.
Emmett, please. Nice.
Did not get jumped by the pirates. But this will be Ice Beam for Emmett. We had a map check, and I wasn't hyper fixated on it, so I don't know if I missed something.
I didn't either. Let me see.
Yeah, so I had plans for... Like, at the end of the month, there's a vote between the racers for what settings to do, and Random Objectives won this month.
Let's go.
But we decided to move it to today instead. And I had thoughts of getting a layout set up for it, as in update the tracker.
Okay, honestly, so I am taking a look at the map. I think I see a Metroid room. And it's not an X. It's like Metroid room 3 in Norfair. I'm just looking. I decided to clip part of it, but there are no objectives in Norfair. Where are they all hiding?
Yep. Some more majors here.
Yeah, that I'm looking at like that mid room right there, right below.
Oh, that's Sandpit Major though. You'd have to ice clip out. So Telemorph mostly wants Charge Beam for majors.
Telemorph.
Pretty set otherwise.
Oh, Twitch chat wants a Spore Spawn requirement. Let's go.
Pretty likely at this point. I feel like we've seen at least half of them. Half the possibilities. There's also E-Tanks down here. But it is a pants room ice clip to get out for Telemorph. Potentially required Spore Spawn? It could happen. Spring Ball.
Tharkus says in Twitch chat, Spo in my randomizer. First of all, Tharkus, this isn't your randomizer, okay? It is Aussie's randomizer. And if he wants Spore Spawn, he gets Spore Spawn.
Shoutouts to Matto and Kyle.
Okay, we'll give them credit to their randomizer. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Good people.
Give them more credit than I'll take for this.
No, you all are outstanding. I feel like I talk about Matto enough, like I don't talk about Kyle enough. It's a crew of 4 of you that work on this game.
Yeah, we talk about Silker, who makes the spoiler log.
There you go.
It's very, very handy. A lot of people look at those at the end of every race. Especially when you're learning. You can see what logic expected. Follow the colorful lines.
Yeah, Telemorph going for the Poyo ice clip. Very difficult. That Poyo has to be at just a certain height.
Yeah, I don't know that he saw that this was necessary, but he's gonna commit to it now. Pixel perfect.
That'll do it.
Nah, it has to be pretty low.
See, I thought that was about the right height, but you're right. It's a little...
It's lower than that.
Low. It's also a little difficult because of the sprite that Telemorph is using.
I look for a particular frame on the Poyo, the slime.
Oh, nice. That's an interesting way of looking at it.
It's like 2 frames into its jump animation. So lower than that. But it can get really slow. Okay, Emmett. Can you pull this off? Build Batoon for this.
Yep. Batoon.
Oh, looks like
a requirement.
Another one to take off the possibilities.
Dylan Wolf just had enough with that boyo.
I mean, the other option is Crystal Flash Clip. Do that. Block respawn just in time.
Yeah, exactly. That might do it.
Okay, so what do we get?
Maybe.
Charge Beam. That's
there
nice.
You go. All
That's
for
a big
the charge
find.
beam.
So whenever Telemorph has to return to criteria, I'm gonna find that charge beam.
So Emmett has charge, gravity. I don't think Emmett's gotten his Varius yet.
Gravity. I never checked that.
No, you're fine. I blame Twitch chat. I'm kidding, Twitch chat. Don't get all sets and craziness. It was a joke.
It's like how Telemorph has Spring Ball for the past many minutes now.
But that's Spring Ball.
Okay, so Emmett going into Brinstar instead of Norfair. Norfair had the Varia suit. But otherwise, not much else. So I'm going to be playing without Varia. Hoping to run into a lot of E-Tanks pretty soon. Instead finds Meridia.
Nice, Telemorph. Let's go.
Okay.
Worst room in the game.
Yeah, this still isn't free. But you can kill all the pirates. Opting for the spring ball jump. So this kind of spring ball jump has been moved to very hard. It used to be in hard for a while, but it's in very hard now. It's a wall jump into instant morph into spring ball jump. Teammate finds grapple. And it's gonna be pretty close to this map, so maybe we can finally find some X's.
I have a funny feeling he's gonna cross one of the X's on objective here before we even get to that map. Oh,
Big Metroid, not an objective, unfortunately. Oh yeah, can't risk that. No Varia suit, no reserves. You just can't blind go that way. You could die.
That was a major. What did he pick up?
That was X-Ray.
X-Ray.
And also picked up grapple shortly ago.
Tilly, please be careful.
Yeah, the fireballs actually do as much as the pirates, which is a ton of damage. What is this way? Well, there you go. Next. On Emmett's side, before the map. So Mother Brain's located. Gonna be here in Meridia.
Hooray!
Yeah. The odds are probably in your favor that it's not a heated room after the baby Metroid, but you can't risk it.
Absolutely.
If it were, you'd just die. Doesn't have crystal flash ammo.
Ooh! Space jump.
Yeah, space jump is nice.
I'm a little concerned what was beyond that super door. Just a quick energy refill. We've been very low on energy tanks here, Austin.
New map time. Oh, there's some X's.
Hello!
Okay, quick quiz. What are we looking at?
I'd say Metal Pirates, but I think Metal Pirates is 4 X's, not 6.
Metal Pirates is 3.
Metal Pirates is 3.
So the heated X's. It's gonna be Ridley's room.
Metroid
Sounds
Room
out.
1?
I believe 1 and 3 are the same length. But one of the Metroid rooms.
I can't think of anything else that would be that long. We've already seen Croc, and it's not Croc.
Oh, we got another X on Emmett's side.
It is a Metroid Room! Metroid Room 3 for Emmett!
Okay, that is an objective down.
It is
The track-
Metroid Room 1!
So the tracker's gonna say the 4 bosses, but that's just because we don't have a way to represent random objectives. So I'm just gonna tick them off as they clear off these 4 objectives. How should I do this? Should I try to... I should mark a
just go
different boss, right?
Yeah. So so Metroid Room 3, Kraid, Metroid Room 1, Ridley. There you go. Finally, a reserve tank for a teleport.
But Telemorph has the various suit, so it's not as important. Emmett's very happy to see these E-tanks, though. Unfortunately, can't get to the map. So it's really hurting his route.
Yeah. Emmett also just trolley got out of there as well, by the way. Avoided all the spikes and the acid. Nice time. And yes, I said proly, chat.
Pro streamer, Emmett. Telemorph does have the ammo for Ridley. And it's certainly a better route to kill Ridley right now. It's not something you want to do, but we're gonna watch it happen.
Oh, Ridley.
Okay.
Ew, this is gonna be a while.
Does need to get mostly double hits.
Yeah.
I see what happened. So it went through a gauntlet, the item room of gauntlet, but didn't have enough power bombs to go all the way through. Recognized it in time. So if Telemorph can get through the power bomb phase, and get all the damage in, then it just becomes a regular Ridley fight with ammo. And the missiles and super that he has are pretty strong for this fight. It's not that tight on damage. Just you do have to get mostly double hits. He's doing a great job with it. And then don't shoot missiles too early. And you're set. Okay. Can maybe miss one super. Going off of Ridley colors. So this is actually pretty dangerous still. Ammo-wise. Yeah, I don't know if it can miss one.
Be careful. Ridley is bouncing all over the place right now.
You really have to watch for the tail. But it looks good.
Is this enough?
Gotta jump into the claw at the right time. Yep, that's good.
Nice!
Excellent.
GG's Telemorph.
Give you a Phantoon kill for that. Because Ridley was already marked. Why did I do it that way?
It doesn't matter.
Nope.
Let's see how 4th place at GDQ Mount Rando Emmett is. I mean, just Emmett is.
Emmett back in Brinstar. Unfortunately, that baby just blocked the map room in Meridia.
Unfortunately.
So,
If
prevented
Emmett
a
had
lot
a
of the
Bavaria suit, I think he would have been fine.
Yeah. Other options were a reserve tank or Crystal Flash ammo, but it just doesn't have the power bombs for Crystal Flash.
Yeah, in all seriousness, if you have not seen that quad Mount Rando race from AGDQ, go back and watch it. It was so much fun to watch. Eddie, Oates, Andy, and Emmett, they all put on a great show. Nevd got trolled most of the time. Was not even there.
Yeah, or Nevd.
Key Hunter steers. I wonder if that's going to lock anything.
Mama Turtle.
Twaddle.
A Tori.
Well, there's some more power bombs that Emmett's been wanting for a while.
Yeah, so hopefully Emmett's on the right path to this map. But now we know that Emmett has to go through North Frederick ship to get the 2 objectives over there, and then come back, because Mother Brain's in Meridia. So that means that it looks like Tilmorph is going to have the stronger route in the end. But you do have to do the tricky Ridley fight, because Charge Beam was over on the side that Emmett went to. Shack Tool, not an objective. Alas. Not here. Last objective probably in Meridia as well. Health getting low. Telemorph. It's gonna be 40 damage per hit with both suits. Dragon's moving fast, yeah.
Good Dragon fight from Telemorph.
Yep. Oh, I saw Spore spawn, and it's not required.
Nope. Do you hear that, though, Aussie? That's the collective sound of Twitch chat crying.
They're not happy with their the random Ridley and Metroid rooms.
Yep. I'm kidding, Twitch chat, but we all know you really wanted the Spore spawn. Someone out there should go make a ROM hack where you literally have to defeat Spore spawn 4 times and he gets progressively harder when you do it. There, I just gave you an idea for a ROM hack.
Oh, that's close to what they were doing in... What tournament was that? But in the other Super Metroid Randomizer tournament, where they're randomizing bosses. You can have multiple of one kind of boss.
Oh, the Dash tournament.
Yeah, it's that, but with mini bosses.
Yep. Mickey Mouse!
Okay.
So both racers still in Brinstar.
Still at the 43-minute mark in Brinstar.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd say Telemorph is pretty well ahead.
I would agree with that.
It's partially because the map situation hasn't been working out for Emmett. But maybe the bigger deal is they chose, like, they had a decision in criteria to go Brinstar or Norfair. And it looked like Norfair was the better route. And there's no way to know that. But that's how it looks. They do still need Mother Brain ammo, Telemorph side. On Emmett's side needs more health for Rainbow Beam. So still need a few more items to finish the game. So they're probably gonna keep collecting things.
Honestly, while they're out collecting things, and there you go, folks. You got your sports spawn fight. Aussie is one of the 4 developers here of this amazing randomizer. If you could add something to a wish list that you could see added to this game, if coding wasn't an issue, if nothing was an issue, what's one thing that you would like to see added from a developer standpoint?
I don't know.
Alright.
I don't know. There are things that can be added. So some features don't get added because of aesthetics, or because they don't look nice. From developmentally speaking, the biggest limitation right now is the tile icon stuff, like the graphics of the game.
That would make sense.
Graphics, and that also relates into processing.
Yeah.
Of the, like, how fast the console can play the game. When you're adding fancy features, then it takes more processing time and introduces lag, and that's not allowed. I guess we can compare to Varia Randomizer and what Dash are doing. Varia has extra pause menu screens that display different information. Dash, they're implementing like custom objects, custom items that behave how they want them to.
Yeah.
Like just really changing things up.
I think one of the things honestly for me is all of the logic pieces that you can go back and forth to when you're running a seed to see how a trick is done and to understand if what you're doing is or isn't in logic. That logic page is fantastic.
Yeah, the logic page needs a lot of help, I'd say. It's pretty hard to read unless like you're used to writing the logic.
Yeah.
That would help a lot.
It's on the generate page, my bad, where you see all the tricks per setting, and you can check them on and off.
Yep.
I was watching Mo's stream the other night. He was on an extreme seed, and he had to do some, at least in my opinion, was some insane X-ray parlor climb. Just really nuts. Artificial morph and G-mode and all this other stuff that's just really nuts. Don't worry, it's never a race thing, chat, but it's just interesting to see some of these tricks.
In races, don't really expect to ever see a artificial morph.
No.
I think in Vanilla Map there have been in race G modes into like Lore Norfair from the back. So maybe you could see that. X-ray climbs come up from time to time, particularly aqueduct items you can get with an X-ray climb if you don't have gravity. And I heard that Eddie did an extra climb through bowling the other day in a seed.
Oh, that's
And got a
interesting.
huge advantage off of that
Interesting.
because it put him right next to the map.
Definitely interesting. I can see how that would be beneficial. Up, Tillamorph has found Mother Brain. So 3 objectives down for Tillamorph. We saw the gates. And Emmett with bombs. Not the most exciting item.
A little bit of delay on the tracker. Doesn't update immediately.
You're good.
This is very right next to where Emmett is. And then speed is the other item. So you should be getting both of those pretty soon.
Yep.
Depending on how far away this reset takes him.
Chat saying Mini Crade was an objective.
Oh. Mini
I
crate.
didn't think Mini Crade was considered an objective at all.
That'd be a pirate's objective.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Tillamorph doing what Emmett didn't want to do earlier. Understandable, but again, Tillamorph has that reserve tank. Emmett didn't. Emmett is frozen.
I'll mark it. I think we'll get the Meridian map soon enough. And we'll know.
Yep. Let's see, has anybody finished yet? No, everyone's still going. 2 people have DNF'd.
Emmett reset bombs. He's just not going for the majors. That's unfortunate. Those are some good majors.
Yeah, like Mario suit.
Very and speed.
Yep. Speed always a good one to have.
It means we're just looking for a high jump. Don't need it, but we gotta complete the collection.
Yeah, and Tillamorph just looking for ammo at this point.
Yeah, Telemorph too. Charge was in criteria. So I guess didn't get that?
Yeah, it was the double chamber room that Emmett went to.
Yeah.
There it is. I think we're going to see Tillamorph go ahead and do this retro grid section and then head up to get that other item. Emmett is going to get that speed booster.
Uh-huh.
It's not going up for the other X, though.
Emmett, please. You want various suit? Telemorph's not that close on ammo, so I don't know how long this will take.
So you need 30 supers for Mother Brain 2.
Yep.
How far off is Tillamorph?
So let's see. 2 super packs.
Okay. Yeah. Tharkus, to answer that question, in the regular game, 40 missiles, 60 supers. For a normal randomizer from Map Rando, you only need 30 supers because of the double damage onto Mother Brain 2.
Yeah, that's one of the settings that I was trying to play with, is the number of supers that are in the pool. In Dash, there's going to be a lot more than in Map Rando, because they don't have that change to Mother Brain, so you need more to be able to finish the seed.
Yep.
So I was thinking about adding just a few more to the pool and make it more like they could be okay skipping charge.
Yeah, more race friendly, so to speak. So Tillamorph is
Base
gonna
jump,
get this.
I think.
Yep, gonna get this last objective. Done.
That is the 4 objectives. Metroid's 1, Metroid's 3, Ridley, and Mini Crade.
Mhm.
And Mini Crade counts because it's a pirate room, not because it's a mini boss. Poor Emmett. I think he's collecting the E-tanks right now, but
Yeah,
just missing Variasuit.
that's go mode for Emmett.
Yeah, it's not a free go mode because you have to do the Ridley fight.
Oh yeah, that's right. And Emmett's gone to every major in Norfair except the one he actually needs, which is Var.
Yeah, that one was Spring Ball.
Spring Ball. He's gotten further and further away. Here we go. Tillamorph's gonna give it a try.
Oh, killing the stuff.
Zeb's first, yeah. Not going for Zeb skip.
Yeah, we're still not close to ammo.
No. Did Tillamorph get charged and we missed it? Oh no, Tillamorph was just gonna break the tank.
Yeah, you wouldn't do this if you had charge. You'd ice Zeb skip. I was just saving those 6 missiles for later. Now it's gonna hunt ammo and then refill somewhere. And then maybe we get to see Mother Brain from the back. That doesn't come up often.
Nope.
So we're playing random objectives once again. Map Rando has a lot of settings that you can change up on the website, maprando.com. Normally we use a preset. It's called the Season 2 preset, but right now we are in the off-season. So people are just trying out different things, like how much of the map is revealed at the start, the objectives, starting items has been popular. So people are trying out a lot of things, so if you want to see funny settings like this, you can give the runners a follow, as well as the other runners who are in the race room. You can also give them a follow. And watch as they play Map Rando outside of this weekly race. Okay. Maybe we distracted enough from Emmett's Ridley fight. He doesn't have the health anymore. Fortunate. This is a tough Ridley fight. Maybe now we focus on that. On the successful attempt here. With 15 supers, it's 10 charge shots.
Mm-hmm.
If you
operate. There you go.
If you start with supers, then it's easier to do the charge shots while he's swooping, and actually what you want. But if you use supers at the end, then you end the harder part of Ridley faster. Then on Tillamorph's side, the ammo is not coming. Not really advancing in ammo collection. It still needs quite a bit more. Like, still 2 super packs away, but those aren't easy to get. If you're not getting super packs, you're getting like 10 missile packs. That is enough health. So Emmett gets the Ridley kill. Give Emmett the Phantoon mark now. Yeah. 60-15 is not enough. I think. It's 90-15. Just to rerun the calculus on this Mother Brain 2 fight. Which is giving Emmett a chance. Mark off Ridley for Emmett. So just needs to find the mini crate room. And has the charge beam, so is good to finish the seed. So it has a bit of a clearer path to the end of the seed than Telmorph does, actually. The only problem is that from Wreck Ship to Meridia is pretty far. So we can talk about the item icons. Telmorph runs into a health tank. The hollow circles are going to be E-tanks or reserves. The X's are going to be supers and power bombs. Small dots are missile packs, and the big solid circles are going to be majors, but we've pretty much found all of those. So super pack is big. Okay, get more health. I think this is a play for a missile pack. And it is a missile pack. Good idea. It's going to display the higher quality item when there are multiple on the same tile. So in that case, it was the E-tank and the missile in the same tile, and it showed a hollow circle until you picked it up. Emmett's coming up fast.
We're also seeing a bunch of people finish.
I really didn't see where Mini Crate was. So I don't even know where to look.
Somewhere on Planet Zebus.
Somewhere on Planet Zebus. But if Emmett has to go to the map and then to Mini Crate and then refill, there'll be a lot of time. We saw on Telmorph's side that he blinded it. But again, I don't know where that was. So it's turning into an interesting race.
Interesting point as well from Tharkus and Chad Aussie. Telmorph hasn't saved in a long time. If he messes up Mother Brain, he's back like 20 minutes. Interesting point.
I don't think he has the ammo yet. think it's 60-20.
I don't think 45-20 is going to do it. We're about to find out. Catch up, and that's everything. Is that going to do it?
Doesn't look like it.
No, not enough ammo, unfortunate.
Yeah, so maybe the problem there was trying to think of like how many missiles you need relative to the supers.
Yeah.
That is a way to think about things.
Yeah,
Oh.
Darkus was correct.
Mini crate was down.
20-minute setback.
But if he had the ammo, this would have been really tight.
It really would have.
During the mid-range fight right now. Had an extra missile for the wall even.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, that's a big setback. And all because missed the charge beam, which was in Criteria. Early on, we saw 3 or 4 majors in Criteria. Emmett stayed and got them all. One of them was Wave, but the other was Charge. And it turns out Charge is going to be the decider in the race. Okay, so Tillimorph going to be playing for Charge right now. Oh, is that what happened? There's a second entrance to Brinstar.
Got it.
So Tilly didn't go back to Criteria. Aim it on the escape. 13. You have to go Meridia, Brinstar, Criteria, and the ship is your way off the planet. Also, you're given all the items. So that means you're going to be moving around pretty fast with your high jump, space jump, speed, all that. Hyper Beam breaks all blocks that regular shots break, that super missiles break, and that power bombs break. And that's done because you don't have any ammo in the escape. We did see the ship earlier. It was right next to Plasma and Wave. You can't follow the purple road. Dragon killed, but Dragon is not an objective, so it will not be tracked. He's done it.
Hooray! Emmett wins!
Yep. GG's to Emmett. That is 9th place in the race. There were 22 entrants. Emmett gets 9th. The 107.15. The winner overall today was Nito. They 53.24. Followed by Oats, Eddie, Nitro, Zeb, Spiffy, Lunix, Nevdi. That's a big lineup. So, press Anita.
Tillimorph still continuing.
Looks that way. Taking the same path as before, though, so this looks like ammo again. But I don't know. Maybe doesn't see the criteria connection. Because you need a lot of ammo still. So it makes sense. At some point it makes sense to just get charged. You have all the maps. Oh, great movement items. We weren't using Emmett's audio today because we wanted to talk to chat. So I don't know if we should expect him to come in here and talk with us. But otherwise, we can keep talking about Tillimore finishing out the seed. Here's something we can do. We can see if the R command works. The R command does not work.
I thought we had that fixed.
I pressed the button. I can press the button again. So we can try that again in a minute. Otherwise, we can do the manual way of linking to racer streams. I tried. There you go. If you want to follow the runners, Tillimorph, Emmett, or their Twitch streams. I know that Emmett plays pretty much every day, but he's been focusing on any percent recently.
That he has been.
Yeah, Emmett, better any percent runner than I am. I'm not sure what Tillimorph's been up to, but yeah, I don't know. Tillimorph actually does a mix of vanilla speedruns and randomizer.
I know Tillimore participates in the 80% races.
Mm-hmm. So Tillimorph is looking for 120 is the number. You need about 40 missiles for Mother Brain 1. And then 20 supers. I mean, 30 supers, so 10 supers equal to 60 missiles. Oh, a text interview with Emmett? Is he down with it? Complains about early games and saves. Well, let me tell you about Tillimorph's issues with saves. Couldn't save between the Ridley fight and the Mother Brain fight. And took a massive soft lock. Otherwise, I'd say Tillimorph had the better route, but mischarge very hard, and is in an awkward spot. But yeah, we can focus on Emmett's mistakes. That's content. That Bubble Mountain, yeah, it took a while to cross Bubble Mountain, and also had to do it many times. There's A frequently seen save there, top of Bubble Mountain. Especially considering the soft locks from miscounting power bombs.
That was definitely a problem in the other game, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the seed was mean about it.
Yep.
It's a lot harder to account for power bomb doors. Like when doing bomb math. And then after that, Emmett went to, I think it was Criteria at the time. Tried to find another power bomb pack to get to that gravity suit, but just couldn't. It was all water rooms and high places. But not a great start. But then throughout the seed, the issue was more about the maps in Criteria as well as Meridia. Just took a lot longer than Telemorph to get to the maps. But in the end, Emmett pulled through.
No. Telemorph, you're not going for that one random major, are you? It's just high jump. Oh boy.
I thought he knew.
We know where Charge and Wave are, and Telemorph doesn't.
I thought I already checked this, though. Yeah, save. Maybe save on the way back.
Yeah, no, Telemorph already knows that
Oh.
he's lost the race. He's not gonna do any of that.
High jump.
Hello, high jump. I think this might finally be dawning on Telemorph that he left those majors in Criteria. The Charge and Wave Beam.
Yeah.
Bonus Emmett content on the right-hand side.
Yeah, arcade.
Little arcade.
I'd rather play arcade than talk to us.
Crazy.
I guess we're okay with that. This is content. And, I don't know that I call it Telemorph side content at this point.
The struggle is real for Telemorph, Aussie.
Okay, so we can do some arcade casting. So this looks like a terrible room to get.
Yeah, this is horrible. From the last Torian room to landing site, no thanks. This is the room top right of landing
Leadox
site.
room is okay. Leadox gives you a nice point bonus if you do a
This room
damage
here?
list. But Ship Peebs, it's really slow if you don't have missiles. So he's burning just too much time. And you're forced to get the power bombs.
So what was the Torian escape room called? Leadox?
Leadox room.
Leadox room. Interesting.
After the runner Leadox.
Ah.
For shambling it so hard that it got named after them.
Leodox, got it.
So we're into the first boss fight, which is BT.
Hello, BT.
Bosses, you want to do damage lists. So everyone gets really good at doing damage lists, beam shot, BT. You just need to learn 2 pixel positions. Because when you do a damage list, you get a big bonus. BT always shows up early in arcade to give you bombs, so you don't like soft lock. But the other bosses, there's going to be damage scaling on them. And it gets out of hand very fast. So later on, if you take any damage at all, you just die. If we're playing the settings that people have more recently been playing. The Eddie settings. So you see you get 1 super at a time, 2 power bombs at a time. Yeah, I think it's 2 missiles at a time. And we get grapple.
That's an interesting item this early.
Yeah. So grapple's really nice because you kill enemies faster. Like the enemies that are weak to grapple. A wave beam, very strong. Just for killing enemies. And we also get Morph Ball now. So when you get bombs before Morph, you want to bomb the wall. You can use a regular bomb. It doesn't have to be Power Bomb. Because that'll give you score. And you optimize score in the arcade run because it gives you more time. Whenever your time runs out, the run ends. So to play for a long time, you need to optimize your score.
Oh, Tillamorph. I was afraid that would be supers. Austin, do you remember like 20 minutes ago when I was saying is Tillamorph should go for the retro brand and whatever that minor was? If Tillamorph had those supers, Tillamorph would have beaten him. 5 supers would have got through the end of the Mother Brain fight. Unfortunate.
Yeah, 5 supers is 30 missiles equivalent. And Tillamorph was 15 off. Okay, so we got the bowling alley path. There's a secret in the water. And I think you just kill enemies for points. Killing enemies is good for points. Missed Pitless. Pitless is a point thing, but you can get it. There's a secret in the middle of the tube there, but you need to jump to reach it. There's also a secret in Construction Zone. There's a secret here in Seaweed Rim. Behind every refill, except for the double refills, I think, there's a secret. In the crate eye door, you want to kill the eye door, because that gives a big point bonus. So in arcade, as you go deeper, the enemies get faster and do more damage. So in the Zila room, you need to be a little bit more careful as they move faster, that you don't run into one.
I haven't seen arcade played in so long.
Yeah, we're all waiting for an update. A couple of people have said that they're going to update it.
Nice.
Oh, careful.
Tillamorph, please.
Don't remember if they have Spring Ball still. Opal Mountain has a cleanser bonus, but it's kind of far.
And speed booster as well.
Yeah, so now you can start YOLOing. Gonna opt for the Waterway E-Tank. This one's pretty slow, but it is an E-Tank. E-Tanks are kind of useful. So on Tillamorph's side, it has 25 supers, so you just need 70 missiles with that. If you play like you need 40 missiles for MB1, then you're gonna be pretty safe on ammo. Oh, 23 missiles extra. This shouldn't have a problem. It has both suits, so health isn't an issue. I need to track the objectives.
Nicely done, Tillamorph. There you go.
You make it to Franker Z phase. It's a reserve tank. Reserves are Franker Z and Pantone Flames are Kappas. Just wanted to mention
Trades
that.
Closet energy tank.
As is Vanilla. Until into the escape. Minute 20. Once again, it is Meridia, Brinstar, Criteria.
You can see how the enemies are starting to move faster here now on Emmett's side.
Yeah. What room are we in? 37? I forget the scaling.
Nice
Just a nice
Alcatraz
Alcatraz.
bonus, cleanser bonus. What does the cleanser bonus even do?
It's when you kill every enemy in the room.
Got it.
The problem with Parlor is you have to kill the Ripper things.
Yeah.
And you need supers or power bombs for those.
Yep.
There is no secret for charge clip, sadly.
I could actually go over arcade. So what are the secrets even do?
Secrets give points. So that's 1,000 points right there. That's secret.
Fantastic.
It's a different number for a lot of things.
And arcade just randomly puts them in different parts of the room? Or in different
They're in fixed parts of the room.
Nice.
So eventually you know where they all are. Just run to them. Wreckship main shaft has a clip you can do. Like it's the 80% clip where you go through the shot blocks.
Yep.
That's worth points.
Very nice. Tillamook's gotta be careful here. 28 seconds left on the escape timer.
Yeah, the timer is a little tighter than I was expecting. Because you have to take this loop to the left, it looks like. Another BT
Saw
fight.
him finish with 18 seconds, I think. But Tillamook's gonna finish with no problem. Tillamook is done!
Yeah.
GG's Tillamook. So your official times, Emmett, 1 hour, 7 minutes, 15 seconds. Tillamook, 1 hour, 24 minutes, 50 seconds.
Yeah. And we did see that this could have been a very close finish, but Tillamook miscounted how much ammo they needed from Mother Brain and took that huge reset.
Mm-hmm. Emmett has Varia suit. And if you've never seen arcade play, on the top right-hand corner you see gravity, plasma, screw attack, and space jump. Those are not permanent items for you. You will use them and go through them. Then I believe you can get them again throughout different rooms, Aussie.
Yep. And also if you get all four at once, so you get Hyper Beam.
Yeah. Nice bowling.
Yeah, bowling. Big waste of time.
You know, it's not a waste of time, folks. It's a post-game interview with the one, the only Tillamook.
Yeah. Not a waste of time is following these runners.
Absolutely.
Oh, if
If
only
the
I
bot
could
ever
fix
worked.
the command. Whatever.
There you go. Follow the racers. GG's Tillamook. Welcome in.
Welcome, Gigi.
Thanks. It could have
So, you don't like save stations?
been. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking at the end there. I ran past so many save stations, but
Yeah, Twitch chat was not happy with you and your lack of save stations.
yeah, I don't blame them. I usually take every save station that I can, but this time I was like, oh, I don't need them. I'll be good.
So, what was the thought process for going to Mother Brain that first time around? Did you think you had the correct ammo?
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. Like, I thought I had the right ammo, which is funny because I did the math correctly the first time that I got to the case and broke it and then left because I was like, oh, I don't have enough. And then I went back again and was like, oh, I got more supers. I can do this, and just didn't math it in my head again.
Gotcha.
Well, I
need
did
to
math
hit
it
the
in
big
my
number.
head, but I just forgot, oh, I need 60 instead of 30 to equal the amount of supers I need. So
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a fun race, though. I was feeling really good all the way up until Mother Brain.
That's good, because it did look like you had a really strong route. You were able to do the Ridley fight, and that was like the hardest part of your route. But just
Yeah.
ammo and Mother Brain, like ammo itself, like not worrying about the soft lock. But you took a lot of time to get ammo, whereas Emmett had charge fairly early, like before leaving Criteria.
Yeah, I saw that one major that I left behind and was like, nah, that's not going to be charge. And just never went back for it. So I figured once I had checked everything else that must have been charge. And when I saw how quickly other people were finishing. So I think those are the chances you take in randomizer, I guess. So I don't really regret it. I thought it was, like you said, a pretty good route, but it's kind of a bummer that I messed up my Mother Brain fight.
Yeah, I thought you'd get charged on the way back through Criteria after the Norfair stuff, but turns out there was another path directly to Brinstar, and it let you dodge it. I don't know if there's anything else you want to talk about. The start was kind of mean with the power bomb requirements.
Yeah, that was interesting. I'm glad I remembered that BTOM room up top to get them refilled, but other than the start and not getting charged, I felt like it was a pretty straightforward seed. It was funny seeing Ridley, or as one of the objectives, but yeah, 2 Metroid rooms is not
Yeah,
very hard to complete.
you had to go pretty deep to even find the objectives, what they were. So it was entertaining, the commentary. We could tell you what Emmett did. So Emmett went to Brinstar Meridia first, and so we had like the big picture, a big divergence about what was happening, and so we're comparing your route to his route. And so he had the late Varia. It wasn't safe for him to get the Meridian map, and so his route was having all kinds of problems. And now he's taking a death to Ridley in arcade.
Nice. Yeah.
He was very close to beating Ridley too. He just got Rando. He got fireballed right in the back as he was trying to jump away.
I guess we can ask how you like random objectives. Then we can finish off.
I've been playing random objectives a lot lately. I think it's pretty fun. Usually when I play random objectives, we've been doing harder difficulties though, so either very hard or expert. It makes it just a little bit different, but yeah, I think it's fun. Often it kind of ends up you have to go through the boss rooms anyways, so it's fun to have other end game goals to go after. But I don't think I like running it all the time. I like the sometimes going for bosses, sometimes random objectives, so it's good to mix it up.
Yeah, can agree with that. It's good to mix it up. I like bosses the most, but changing the objectives fun from time to time, as well as the other settings, like we've been doing this week and last.
Cool, I got nothing else. Aussie? Telemorph?
I just want to say thanks for the restream and thanks for commentary. These are always fun to watch, and I'm really enjoying all these map randomizers. It's a very fun new setting. So thanks for putting in all the work. And yeah, GG's.
GG's, and thanks again to Emmett Tillamore for coming on the restream, volunteering this time to be streamed, and giving us a nice, interesting race. And that'll be it for this week's Super Metroid Map Rando Community Weekly Race. From Tillamore, from Emmett, from WXFan21, and from me, Yossi. We're done here. See you next mission. I forget how your closing goes.
We'll see you next mission.